All right, 6 o'clock, December 17th, call meeting to order. At this time, pledge of allegiance, Texas flags, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state under God, one nation.
Mr. Corral, can you lead us in prayer?
Yes, sir. Heavenly Father, thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to be here today. Please guide us to make the best decision for our students and our community. In the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. At this time, we go to school ratings from the state financial accountability system.
Yes, sir, good afternoon, Mr. President, members of the board, Colorado. Today we're gonna go over the financial management report. This is the rating of Progreso ISD for the 23-24 school years based on 22-23 data. Mr. Valdez, our champion, will go over the presentation.
Thank you.
Good evening, Mr. Board President and board members. My name is Jose Valdez, and I'll be presenting the financial management report. Okay, this report is required for the school financial accountability rating system of Texas, also known as the school rating the first rating. Okay, if you turn to your third page, you'll see the rating system. It's an overview. The rating system includes 21 indicators, and only 19 of the indicators were used for the scoring. And also from these 19, we have 4 critical indicators, meaning if any of these indicators are failed, the district receives an automatic fail. If we turn the page, we'll have the seating indicators. There's a total of 6 seating indicators, and if the district fails any of these indicators, it means that our score would have a maximum point allowable. For example, if the district fails indicator 17, the maximum allowable points would be 79. If we turn the page, on this page it shows the performance score for each indicator for our current year compared to our previous year. And the following page is a continuation of it. And in the bottom of it, you'll notice that the district received a 96 out of 100. And this means that the district received an A. I am proud to say that the district received an A for 4 years in a row. Are there any questions regarding this report?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, appreciate it. At this time, we have public comments for the following audit. Anybody from the public? Yes, Mr. Young, go ahead. The microphone's right there.
Good evening, board. Thank you for all you do, and as you know that soccer, right? We're gonna have our championships, and I was told by the parents if the school could move the bleachers where the games are gonna be played. Because I went to the city and they told me that the bleachers belong to the school. And one of the bleachers is broken by the baseball field. And that's it.
Okay, we're working on it.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, at this time, any else from the public? All right, perfect. At this time, we go to board discussion for the following audit. Any questions, concerns on the audit? No, at this time, we'll need a motion for adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Motion by Garcia, second by Guerrero, all in favor, say aye. Aye, motion passes. At this time, we go to the regular board meeting. Any public audience, Ms. Melez? All right, we're good to go. All right, at this time, we go to regular board meetings, for the minutes for the 2024.
This time, make a motion to approve board minutes for November 20th.
Motion Garcia, second, Guerrero, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion passes. At this time, we go to district reports, Colonel.
Good afternoon, Mr. President, members of the board. I'm very proud to say that Progreso Elementary went to the UIL tournament last week and we got first place. It's been history because for the past 10 years we were second, so we were able to get the first place this time around. Also, on Friday, we're going to be visiting all the campuses. This year, we're going to do something different to motivate our teachers and staff I met with the principals, and we're gonna get a teacher of the semester and staff member of the semester. We're gonna surprise them, we don't know who they are yet. We'll start at, 10 a.m., we can meet here, if you wanna go with us, and we'll visit the different campuses, and surprise the teacher of the semester and staff member of the semester, Friday at 10 a.m. We have the Christmas parade and festival on Thursday at 5:30. We have a float for you guys, so that way, we can coordinate that. It'll be at 5:30. I had a meeting with the city already. We're gonna close the street. We're gonna go on 10:15 all the way to Baker. We're gonna turn right, and then we're gonna have our festival right here next to central office. The reason why we decided to do it, over here was because we don't have a stadium right now, as you know. And, we have the restrooms right here, so the community will be able to use, our restrooms. Talking about the stadium, I just wanna, make a statement. I know that a lot of people have been calling about the track and turf. We just have certain variables that we need to finalize, but we are moving forward with the project, and I want to make sure that the community knows, queremos que la comunidad sepa que vamos a terminar el estadio y el track. Pronto, nada más tenemos que hacer unas decisiones hoy. We did the HVAC walkthrough today. Finally, the HVAC system is working, finalized, the doors are working. I know that last week we got calls, and the previous week, we got calls for the HVAC system at the high school. But today, when we met with Train, they explained to us that we're gonna be facing that situation every time AEP has a problem. And sometimes at 3, 4 in the morning, electricity goes off. When that happens, we have to reset the system manually. If we don't do it, then there's not gonna be AC at the high school. Juan was there today, Mr. Lopez was there. We already know how to reset that system. So just so you know, every time AEP has a situation, it's gonna have an impact on our system, so we have to do it manually. We went to every classroom, I talked to the teacher, I talked to administrators. Today, everything was working fine, so we're ready to move forward with that project. Do I have anybody here? Come on over, sir, please. Yes, of course. Si no, no firma cheque.
Good afternoon, President and board members. I just want to say, I want to thank you for having confidence in our company. This project was a massive project. We've been here for a year, and we've got nothing but good reports back after we finished the project. And every time they call us, if there's an issue, we respond within 24 hours plan. So we're going to be around for a lot longer, I guess, now that we have our system in place. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask.
Any question for me? Robert? I'm good.
How long is the warranty, we said?
Which is the warranty for?
The warranty is 1 year.
And that's everything, right?
Yes, everything in the commercial is 1 year. And if you want additional warranty, you can buy it. And of course, we buy it from Train.
Mr. Ronaldo, who's trained to reset the manual when it shuts down because of the?
So right now, it's Mr. Lopez. We're going through a transitional period. We have Nazario, but right now, I think Mr. Lopez will be in charge.
If you can't contact Mr. Lopez,
Who's the second in command?
well, as long as you get prepared for that, I know it's not gonna happen from one day to another.
It'll be the high school administration.
Yeah, questions? Okay. All right, well, thank you so much, and I appreciate the confidence.
We will be giving you reports from this point on, just to make sure that everything is running correctly. If something is not, then we're gonna contact them. I'll make sure that that warranty is worked on.
Yeah, now we could extend it.
I'm happy to inform that we will be having our special education parent training January 6th. As soon as we come back, we're gonna create the flyer. So January 6th, we'll have the first training. We'll invite the parents, if you have any neighbors, any family members, with students with special needs, invite them over. On the 6th, we're gonna focus on the overall program, and we're gonna answer any questions parents have. And then on the 7th and 8th, we're gonna focus on safety care training, this training, everything that deals with safety here in the school district and also at home. So the first one is gonna be January 6th, and then the more formal one will be 7th and 8th, and everybody will be invited. Again, we're gonna put out the flyer, so we can invite our community. I have the work orders report. Aside from the work orders, the principals already worked on their list. In fact, I didn't bring it, but I'll send it to you tomorrow. For the holidays, we are gonna be working with maintenance and transportation, and the custodian will be working Thursday and Friday, which is, 26, 27? I don't have the calendar here, so it's a Thursday and Friday after Christmas, and Thursday and Friday, so 26 and 27, and then after the 2nd and 3rd. So we have those 4 days. The principals got a list, and we got our own list as well administratively, because we wanna paint the curves. We're gonna pressure wash the buildings, different duties and responsibilities that we have. And lastly, I have this from Region 1, and I'm gonna read it to you from SYSD. We commend you for being accountable and fiscally responsible of public funds to provide the maximum allocation possible to positively impact instruction and support student outcomes. So on behalf of the administration, we want to thank our board. We got an A in our first report. Any extra minutes? Congratulations.
At this, I want to thank Mr. Hernandez and his staff as well. Give him a round of applause. At this time, we go to D1 intruder, the audit report that we had. From you, Mr. Hernandez.
We had the PEA audit on the high school for insurance protection audit report for basically the checking the doors in the high school and the elementary. For the high school, we had 3 doors that did not met the requirements. And for the elementary, all the requirements were met. We did the walkthrough a week ago with the vendors that you guys approved. We hopefully to have a quote or proposal for January meeting, that way we can start the project.
I have a question.
Yes, but
It says that there's no plan of action on how to improve school safety and submit a plan. It says there's no security committee meetings. It also says that the corrective action was from before, so why?
yeah, we
haven't-
do have a plan, Colorado, in meeting. We haven't met, we have a meeting that needs to be conducted, but we do have a plan. The plan is as well that we already went out for bids. We have a quote proposal coming up already.
Yeah, let me ask you real quick. We have until January 18 to provide the plan for those 3 doors that we did not pass. As part of the plan was to bring to you the vendors that we're gonna use. I think we got 2.
2, yes.
We did already the walkthrough. We just need to submit the action plan before January 18.
And who's keeping track of the weekly door sweeps?
The campus principals and Mr. Alvarado submits this one to the system.
And you have access to it?
Yes, I have access
How about if you have a finding? How soon, what's the turnaround to fix the problem?
In this one, obviously for the
No,
doors,
let's say this week you go find something, right? A door was, it had a stopper. So how soon do you correct the action? Like, what's the time frame? Because the thing is, like, I'm telling you because I deal with it. So like, let's say I found a stopper in one of the doors and we need the weekly sweep, right? So how fast does someone go and talk to the teacher to make sure there's a corrective action from there on?
I got your question. Yes, I need to talk to the principals about it, yes. So we can document, you know, what
There you go.
I talked to the teacher, it's,
Yeah.
that's part of
Or there was a broken handle, it wasn't broken before, it's broken, like he fixed it in a day, 2
Yes.
days, et cetera.
For the doors, obviously, it's gonna be a massive project. We got the report for
I saw the
that, for the
picture.
high school. That's just for the high school. We have other doors district-wide, so we're gonna go move forward. Hopefully in November, January, we have the actual proposal, and then you guys leave the green light.
Okay.
But the actual plan that we need to submit right now is the plan of action for the high school.
Which I understand. And I saw that the elementary was great, so
That was perfect.
good job, guys.
Anything else, Mr. Hernandez? Awesome, you can stay up there. We have the 2023 financial audit report.
Yes, we need to approve the report.
Okay, sorry. Or you want?
Oh, okay, at this time, make a motion to approve the intruder detection audit report.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Garcia, second by Ms. Flores, all in favor say aye. Aye, motion passes. Questions, Mr. Hernandez?
Let's go with Mr. Juarez, from Juarez CPA firm, if you can present the, 23-24 school financial audit.
Good evening, board and superintendent. Thank you for the opportunity to work with the school district and conducting the annual financial audit that's required by the Texas Education Agency. Because you have a year that ends August 31st, the report is due to TA no later than December 28th. You have two documents or two reports in front of you. This is the annual financial report, and this is a small report that basically is communicated to the board. And I'm not gonna go into detail with the board, but what this report says is that we did not have any issues conducting the audit with management or with staff. And I want to thank Mr. Hernandez and his staff for working with us to complete the audit on a timely basis. I'm not going to cover all the report. I'm just going to highlight the report for you. So if you turn to page 4, this is our opinion as we complete the audit and we finish the audit. What this report on page 4, what it states is that it's a clean audit report. We did not find any issues. So the district, thanks to Mr. Hernandez and his staff, that's why the district earned a clean audit opinion. On page 22, this is a summary, or this is your balance sheet. This exhibit presents your day-to-day operations. The thing that I'm going to highlight is if you go to the bottom of that exhibit, the very first column, the general fund, $12,716,000. Basically, what that says is this is the fund, the total fund when you look at your inventory and your investments. But the amount that the district has available of $12,241,000, that is what you have available for one-time expenses, like if you need to upgrade your AC or an emergency comes up. Now, TEA recommends that a school district have about 3 months of that amount available for your expenses. So of the district, if you look at page 26, you have expenses. If you look at the very first column with the title general fund, and down towards the bottom of the page, total expenditure is $17,401,000. Dividing that amount by 12 provides a monthly amount. So you need $1,450,000 a month to operate. By having a $12,241,000 fund balance, you have approximately 8 months to operate. So again, this is not for your day-to-day operations, but it's for your one-time expenses in case of an emergency. Let's go to page 34, and page 34, this is where we provide notes to the financial report. Provide some more detail about the report. I'm not gonna cover every page, but I'm gonna go to page 44. And on the top of the page, you'll see how much the district has invested in investments. This is money that you have in a savings account. 10,273. That's how much the district has. So if you look at the exhibit on the front of the page, that's how much you have in investments. Page 47. This section here, or this note percent, your assets. If you look at land, the far right column, you have 1,323,000 in land. You have buildings. You also lease equipment. That's reflected here. So when you look at your total assets of 73,067,000, which is in the middle of that exhibit, and you subtract your depreciation, because it's just like a vehicle, the depreciation time, then your net value is 30,459,000. That's the total at the bottom. So the next thing is, well, how do you buy the assets? Well, if you go to page 49 shows the obligations. This is how much money the district owes in bonds on the leases. So if you look at the column that has ending balance, you have 36,092,000 is what the school district owes in bonds and the leases. So that's how you get the money to make improvements and to buy assets. Let's go to page 82. And on page 82, this exhibit, what it shows is all the grants the district has. The top of the exhibit shows the money that's coming in from the grant. And then towards the middle of the page are the expenses. So if you wanted to look at Title I, for example, the district received 814,000 in revenues for that grant and spent exactly 814,000. So the money came in and it went out for the Title I program. On page 86, if you want detailed information on how much property tax is owed to the school district, if you go to page 87 to the far right column, the district has 573,000 of property tax that's owed by the taxpayers. And you see every year how much that amount is. On page 92, we're required to look at the internal controls. On page 92, what we present is that we did look at internal controls, but we did not find material weaknesses or any significant deficiencies. If we had found some, there would have been listed in this. And then we also issue a report on page 94. We test programs for compliance with the federal regulations. And what this report says is that we did not find any issues with, or we did not find any non-compliance issues or matters. On page 95 is a summary of those two reports. So basically what this page says is on page 97 is if you receive the community report, which is the technical work, the word is unmodified. And then if you see that box there in the middle of the page, these are the federal programs that we audited. These are the programs that you spent $750,000 or more. So we are required every 2 years to identify those programs and test them for compliance. Page 100 is a listing of all your federal programs. This report is submitted to the federal audit clearinghouse. It's required by law that the school district submitted, the rule assistant district is submitting this. So it's a requirement. So this basically presents the report. If you have any questions.
Any questions for the audit report?
It does require approval of the board.
At this time, I make a motion to accept the 23-24 school financial audit report.
Motion by Garcia, second by Valero, all in favor say aye. Aye. Motion passes. At this time, we go to cash disbursement.
District total cash disbursement for the month of $863,626. If you have any questions, this is just for your information.
Did you all review the packet? Any questions?
So at this time, make a motion to approve cash disbursement as presented by Mr. Hernandez.
Garcia, motion, second, Valero, all in favor say aye. Aye. Motion passes. Investment report, Mr. Hernandez.
Yes, sir, we have total investment, 10.3 million, total earnings for the month, $40,277.
Any questions on the
Those
investment?
require approval.
At this time, make a motion to approve the investment report as presented by Mr. Hernandez.
Motion by Garcia, second, Valero, all in favor say aye. Aye. Motion passes. At this time, we go to tax collection report.
We didn't get the tax collection on time, so there's no tax collection.
All right, you have a budget update?
We do have budget update, total revenue received, 4.4 million, total expenditures, 4 million, encumbrances, 2.4 million, and this is for reserve.
All right, thank you, Mr. Hernandez. Any questions? At this time, it's 6:27, we go to executive session.